You had deep sleep, you had a dream, and the dream was such a long epic, and you woke up and it was only 10 minutes. So our brain can perceive time in a different way. It almost like speeds up when you are in a dream state. So I call it outer time, and I call the time, the logical time that we exist in, inner time. And what I noticed is that sometimes inner time and outer time get in sync. They match, and this is when the magic happens. How do we do that? I'm going to tell you later on. So with this kind of like extrasensory perception that I've developed really by studying, but I think we are all born that way, I became to perceive life differently. I became to perceive past, present, and future differently. And I started enjoying dreaming because that's the outer time where I experimented, went different places, played around with reality, which is why I really love dreams. Because you can experiment with the future that you want. So if you are stuck, if you are not healing, if things are not moving, progressing, moving forward in your life, it is probably because you're too worried about the future, or you're overanalyzing your past, and therefore your awareness is in the past rather than in the present. So unless you are in the present, you cannot really make happen what you want to happen. And if you're worried about how we're going to do business, how we're going to live, you're wasting that energy. Not only are you wasting that energy, I'm going to tell you what else happens. So, time, vibration, frequency, and the physical body, and the state of mind, all these 5 are aspects, if you like, of time and how we take ourselves forward in the future and how we make things manifest. These also shape our future. So I like to stay informed, but I know that you cannot have negative piece of information and forget about it. It just simply goes in. So take the facts, everything else throw away, because I don't think anybody knows what's going on. And some of my friends are coping with it by paying too much attention to what other people are saying. And I don't know if what the other people are saying is based in facts or conjecture. So forget about prediction, because anything that is predicted can be changed, and you and I can change it. So if each of us stick to our present, and if each of us keep our minds in the present, then together we can create a positive future, regardless of whomever future that they're planning. And this is because everything is energy, everything is vibration. So if you get a lot of people who think the same, who do the same, who listen to the same negative news, they will get worried. And literally your immune system goes down because your vibration goes down. So our minds are really all connected. I don't know, have you ever watched rain falling down a window? I have, for many hours in boarding school. My room was on the top floor, kind of like an attic room, and had a sky window, and it used to rain a lot in England, and I just used to sit in bed and look at the rain, and it's beautiful, it's fascinating, it's kind of hypnotic. But also, if you look closely, the way the raindrops come down is when they get to be of similar width or whatever, they join together. There's nothing pushing them to join together. But they join together and then they drain to the same point. And later on, I studied that at university, and it was called capillary effect. And I think it's the same thing with